May favorites take 2. Hey y'all, it's Joy again, and I'm here with my May favorites. I am really upset about my lighting ever since I moved around my room, and as you can see, I'm back in the same place because I was over on the other side of the room and the lighting was so bad that I actually did an empties video and I could not even use the footage. It just did not work. So if my lighting is still bad, you'll see that my brightness under my eyes is like super white and my face is super tan and it's not pretty. But I'm going to go ahead with it, roll with it, and we'll try to correct it because I don't know if it's my camera, if it's my lighting, if it's what. So, yeah, we'll see. I've got several favorites and 2 unfavorites, so I might only talk about one because I returned the other one. Because it did. Because it could. Anyway, let's jump right in. I don't remember which YouTuber it was, but it was one YouTuber that turned me on to this idea. I've seen artisan brushes all over YouTube, but there is no way I am paying over $200 for a brush set, and there is no way I'm paying over $65 for a brush unless I know I'm gonna really love it. So I didn't. I got the dupes on eBay. I got them for $13. They got sent to me from, sorry, that's my phone. They got sent to me from overseas, and I actually have 3 of the 10 in the set that I love. The first one is the second biggest, and it is just awesome at applying liquid foundation. You don't buff it in, you just rub, glide over your face like you're painting a picture. And it does such a beautiful seamless job. It doesn't thin the foundation out like the Beauty Blender will. And I am loving this, especially for my times where I do want a fuller coverage foundation, which doesn't come very often, but it comes around. The next one in this set that I really like is this little tiny teeny one right here. It doesn't look like a miniature toothbrush. I mean, just, no. Anyway, this one I use for my outer corner of my eye to apply a concentrated amount of powder, so it will really show up very, very well, and it's so easy to get in there without making a mess. I had a small brush that I used for that for years now, but every now and then if it flicked, I would flick up powder and I'd end up with a powder mess, and this one does not do that. It's just so easy to use. Brings me to my third one. My third one looks like this. It's a little tiny teeny thing. This is, I think there's 3 of these in the brush set, but this one is the middle one, of course. And this one actually is great for applying any kind of dark eyeshadow as a liner. I haven't tried it with my gel liners yet, so I can't speak to that. But you just dip this in your eyeshadow powder and you apply it just very much, just with a little bit of a movement to your lash line, bottom lash line. So easy. If I would have had this when I first started applying makeup, I would have not had an issue applying liner at all, because clearly I did. This is not for wing liner, or I haven't tried it for wing liner. I'm not suggesting that, but it is very good for applying a simple liner across your lash line and on your lower lashes to smoke it out just a bit. So, loving these. I'll try to put the link down below if I can find it again on eBay where I got it, and $13. Great deal. Next, pore filler. I was looking for an alternative to my Dr. Brandt pore filler because I think that's what it's called. Anyway, I was looking because it's expensive, but it works. But it's expensive. But I'm just choosing to spend a lot more money on other things. So anyway, this one really does work. Oh my goodness. It has silicone in it, of course, and it just erases your pores, or my pores. And I use it right around my nose where I have enlarged pores, right in between on my forehead, and then sometimes down my chin, depending on what my feeling is that day. Doesn't make me break out, doesn't harm anything, and it goes well, plays well with my foundation, which is incredibly important. Under $15, so I highly recommend it, compared to like $20 for that little tiny tube. The next thing I like is by Pixi. This is their color correcting powder, I'm sorry, I'm blinding you, color correcting powder foundation in number 1. I don't use it as a foundation. I use it as a topper to my liquid foundations because it has a mattifying effect, but yet it's kind of creamy in feel, and it just wears so well. It doesn't oxidize on me. It stays. It doesn't cake up. And I really am enjoying this. The feel of it is just beautiful. So I just use a powder brush to put this on. I don't try to like build it up or anything. It provides another level of coverage when I need it, and it's just really easy to wear and use. So I really appreciate that. It's also easy to get because it's available in Target. So, and plus look at the packaging. It's so cute. Next is another lip color. This is by Pixie as well. I got this in one of my bags. It's a little dirty, sorry. I love this one. It's Rose Natural. And this color is just so wearable every day. I have this in the corners of my lips right now, and I really love this. I also love that it's a little tiny one I can keep in my purse. Okay. And I love that I have to work at it to remove the cap, because I have had purse disasters from lipstick before. So I'm very careful with that and make sure that the lid is not so easily removable. So love this color, very purse friendly, and I have it in my purse all the time just in case my lip color is not working for me, because this goes with anything. The next thing is another lips thing. I have been loving some Pacifica products this month, and this one is the Pacifica Natural Minerals Enlightened Gloss Nourishing Mineral Lip Shine. And I have this all over my lips today. Now, I have to tell you, do not judge this gloss on my lips right now. I had a retin-A disaster. I accidentally got it too close to my lips. My lips have been exfoliating like crazy, and so they're super liney and looking super gross right now. And I exfoliate them every day because yeah, I get a little bit of a lizard thing going on. So so don't judge that, and keep your retin-A, growing out my bangs, keep your retin-A far away from your lips. All right. So just a simple applicator with this one, and it's just, okay, the thing about this is it doesn't look like much. I'm wearing it today, but this topped over this lipstick is just beautiful. It adds a glossy shine. It's not sticky. There's minimal stick to it. And it's just a beautiful color. Feels so good and nourishing on the lips. Like, all Pacifica products are really well made with great ingredients. So this one I adore. I just do. I adore. Since we're on the topic of Pacifica products, I wanted to mention a couple more that I've really been enjoying this month. Now, they were running a percentage off something. They were running a percentage off something, I think because of Ipsy. They had stuff in the Ipsy bag. So the one thing I have to say too is that they come in such cute packaging. So this is the Mystical Natural Supernatural Eyeshadow Palette. It's coconut infused mineral eyeshadow. This is what it looks like. It's just a nice thin palette. It's got a magnetic closure, which is always sweet. Now this window isn't super great. It's not hard plastic. It's kind of one of those flexible plastics, but it's okay. I'm not really planning on running away with it. So this eyeshadow, you've got a white opalescent color, a kind of a tan orangey color, a gray, but it's a grayish purple, and a blue. Now the one thing I can say that is not so great about this blue is the color does tend to blend away if you're not careful, so you kind of have to build it up. I usually choose to go in with a darker color to help augment it. Well, hi, Chiclet. And so these are the colors. This palette runs about $15. Well, I think I did. I got it on 20% discount. And the eyeshadows are super creamy. Super creamy. Let's see if I can do this right. So this is what they look like. And I always tend to get it in a weird, funny place. I don't know how I do that. So these are the colors when they're with no primer, obviously. And they're just beautiful colors. They work so well together. Now, they all do have a satin finish, so if you don't like it, you might have to add some mattes in it. I do. But they're just beautiful, super creamy. And if you're in a pinch, you can easily create an eye look out of that palette. The next thing I like is this Aquarian Gaze mascara. It's a waterproof mascara from Pacifica. It looks like this in the tube. It has a silicone wand, and I like this one not only because it's waterproof, because it actually builds my lashes in length and in volume, and it works. It doesn't flake on me. It's tried and true. It's great. Their other one that I tried before I didn't like because it just didn't do much for my lashes. It made them look darker, but didn't really add anything to them. And a lot of people love their other mascara. But I am so impressed with this. It's a fairly new mascara to Pacifica. If you're looking for a natural or more natural mascara, I encourage you to try it. You might like it. And I think it's only about $15. Almost everything I have today here is about 15 bucks. So two things, just two more things that I'm really happy about. This one was mentioned to me from Emily Noel. It's the Redemption Eyeshadow Palette Iconic 1 from Makeup Revolution. This is a dupe for the Naked palette. These first two colors here are just gorgeous for the inner eye and for the eyebrow, under the eyebrow area, the highlight. I love this taupe color right here. It's just beautiful, and it seems to be a really close dupe to one in the Naked palette. In fact, almost all of these are. If you wanted some variety, they have this burgundy color that's right there. It's just gorgeous as well. And then my favorite to have in here, and I've got this one on my outer corner today. These are the gray and bluish grays in there, and I love these. I love playing with these, and they're just gorgeous colors as well, and I use these frequently. I've used these so frequently throughout this month. I've created several, there goes the brush. I've created several eyeshadow looks with this palette. Very pleased with it. The pigmentation is consistent throughout. There is some kick up when you put your brush in there, but it's not super chalky. And so I'm really liking this palette. And I believe that it runs for about $10, or at least when it's on sale. I did get a buy one, get one half on these. And I got a matte palette as well, but I haven't tried that one out, so it's not a favorite yet. The next thing I want to tell you is another dupe I've got. This is the Ulta Duo Blending Sponge. Makeup Blending Sponge Duo. You get two sponges in here for $10. This is what they look like when they're fully full of water. They have the same consistency as the Beauty Blender, maybe a little off, but not by much. Same quality as far as what it does, how it blends. I use this daily for especially for my concealer and my under eye. It just blends it so perfectly. I also love that this does not contain like a pink dye or a black dye. So it doesn't discolor, you know how the pink Beauty Blender, if you've ever had one, as you're washing it, the color starts to fade away. And I've wondered, where's that color going? Is it just when I wash it that color is coming off? Because with this one, there's no color. So I can see when it's dirty, which is always good. And I can also, and it's stained at the tip, sorry. But I can also know that there's no color coming off on my face, no dyes coming off on my face, which I consider important. So I'm really happy with this. I'm also happy that it comes in a duo, so that's $5 a piece. Really good quality, and if you haven't tried it, this one's a safe one to try. Save money, all about it. I have one, no thanks, and I wish I could return it, but I can't. This is the Milani face powder. This one is in number 2, light medium. I didn't get light because I don't know that they have it. Where I shop, they don't usually have a whole lot of selection. So I got this one, it seemed light enough. It's the multitasking face powder, and I love the embossing. I don't know if you can see it. It's almost gone because I've used it a couple times. The embossing on it's beautiful, compact. I think it's a little bit thick because they have the sponge that you never use down and under it, and a mirror. The compact is good, a little thick to carry around, but that's okay. What I don't like about it is it can look cakey if you're not careful, and the other thing is this sucker oxidized on me. It made me look tan orange in 2 hours. I can't handle being orange. For years, I used to wear CoverGirl mascara before I went cruelty-free, and when I was a teenager even, and it would always oxidize to pink. People loved it. I thought it was weird, but you know, that's what I could afford. So when I get older, I don't want things to oxidize. I want them to stay true to color. And this was just disappointing. And I bought it at Walmart, so I can't return it. I'm going to see if one of my daughters can use it and not have the same issue. The other thing that didn't work for me that might be a big surprise that I did return because I could was the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. I'll put a picture up. It clumped on me, it flaked on me, I had little dots underneath my eyes, and the worst thing ever, it made my eyelashes crunchy. So when I'd wipe my eyes, they felt like they would just flake off. It was terrible on me. Now, other people love this mascara, and more power to you that you found a mascara that works for you, but it just didn't work for me. And for $22, $24, I expect miracles in a mascara. That's all for my favorites. I'm going to try to whittle this down in time as much as I can. I hope I can. While I was saying goodbye, my camera rudely cut me off. I don't know why it does that. Anyway, God bless you all. Take care. I hope all is well. I'm probably going to take a sabbatical soon in the summer, just so you know that that's going to be upcoming because I have a couple of vacations in busy times. I'm so sorry for things being sporadic around here and not getting videos up as I regularly do. It's just been kind of crazy trying to get this room set up and everything going, and we have so many projects going on. You know, life is busy, and I know that this is important, but there's also so much else that is a little bit more important in my life, and I hope you all understand that because I do enjoy talking with you. I love my YouTube friends. So I hope you all are well. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much. And if you have anything to add, if you liked certain products this month, if you didn't, if you agree or disagree with me, please let me know. Makeup is so, what's the word? There's a word for that. Individual? No. What is that word? Makeup is just one of those things that some people like it, some people don't. You know, it's one of those things that you just, I don't even know what the word is. You know what the word is. Tell me what the word is. So anyway, I hope you all are well. I never wanted to insult anyone if I like something or dislike something that you love. So please know that. I don't like insulting people. I'm not very good at it either. So I hope all of you are well. I keep saying that. Goodbye. God bless you. And take care until next time. Bye. Coffee. Okay, next. Keep your retin-A far away from your lips. Since we're on the topic of Pacifica, that train is just obnoxious. Since we're on the topic of Pacifica products, I've been trying to say that for a while now.